my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 8:14 p.m.
Right, I decided to watch the tennis this evening and I made a note of it in my diary which I left when I went out to walk Max around the Rochester Riverside. This is my diary which I'm now going to read from. So at 5:34, me, Crystal, started watching a tennis match between David Goffin versus Norrie. Right? That's what I was doing earlier this evening. And I waited for the match to finish where Norrie won. And I saw Kate Middleton and Prince William sitting in the background with Kate Middleton in a lovely blue dress with white polka dots. Right, she looked very happy, they looked very happy together in the crowd. And I watched that match till the end. And I went out a bit later than usual to walk Max because I wanted to finish watching the tennis. At 6:27, whilst I was watching the tennis, and I'd been quiet since my neighbour had been in since 4 o'clock. I'd been absolutely quiet, sat on my sofa, just watching tennis. And at 6:27, there was loud banging upstairs. It sounded like someone was doing it yourself, like making a do-it-yourself cupboard or something. For about 45 minutes, constant banging. Really, really loud. After 20 minutes of it, I started to get a pain behind my ear, a severe pain. So I got up off of my seat and I walked up and down and I held my head because it was hurting really badly. Right? It sounded like my neighbour just kept pacing up and down the ceiling afterwards, up and down, up and down, up and down. Right? So when the tennis had finished, me, Crystal, decided to take Max out for a walk. When I walked out of my front door, I could hear my neighbour to the right television set blaring through their front door because my neighbour to the right, or the left on that side, so when I'm stood here, that side, to the left, is also got my neighbour above him. So when he makes noise upstairs, not only does it affect me, it affects my neighbour to the left. So I went out of my door and heard next door's telly blaring up loud, which I could hear through my bathroom. I went out, not angry, I had a pain in my head, the back of my head. On getting down towards the bottom of Common Creek Wharf, my mum rang my mobile phone. My mum rang the phone, Jennifer. She said, I won't keep you on the phone too long, I don't want to argue with you. She said, I'll ring you tomorrow. I told her what was going on upstairs and that it hurt my head. She didn't want to discuss it, she didn't want to talk to me. She said she was going to bed to have a nice rest, Jennifer was, and we ended this conversation there. Jennifer was going off to have a nice sleep at 8 o'clock in the evening. So I carried on walking past a couple pushing a baby in a pram. Then I carried on walking further still, and the girl that was on the field this morning with the spaniel was on there with her partner, and they're foreign, and he went to the dog, come, to the dog in a foreign accent. Carried on walking because I just keep myself to myself, that's the way I am. Carried on walking, let Max off, and then I needed to go to the toilet. I was bursting for the loo. Walked past the Mercedes building, Mercedes-Benz. Someone was banging in the Mercedes-Benz building as I was walking past, which made the pain at the side of my head start off again. Still continued to walk in pain, but not angry. And then a couple let a dog run over to Max, and they went, Billy, 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 and Billy went back to its owner. And then I carried on walking, and then someone above the co-op flat slammed their door as I walked past, slammed it hard shut, didn't get across. There was a woman with a short haircut and a skirt walked past me, walked past the flats, and I'd come into my building to sit down and relax, and I can't go to bed, and I can't go to sleep, because whatever he was doing upstairs was so loud, it started my trigeminal neuralgia behind my left ear. I'm not angry, I'm just in pain, and I'm being totally honest with you. When I went out on the field, I left my diary on that blue sofa over there, which I blog on. And if someone's read it while I was out, good luck to them, because they wouldn't have read anything nice about themselves. Put it that way. Bloody damn nuisance. 24/7 of my life. So I wrote my diary from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a quarter pages of my Crystal's diary. Not my son's diary, mine. So I've written about the Hello Doggy, the taxi driver. I've written all up about going to my mum's on the 3rd of July. The possible car accident, I've written about that.